Hi, and welcome to Jiggychunk, our chunk-locked Iron Man. In this series, we'll be unlocking the world of RuneScape one chunk at a time, starting with a random chunk. On the last episode, we received a number of comments relating to things that we could have done in the last episode, so I just want to go through and double check a couple of things, see whether there is anything that we missed, and see whether there's anything that we should have done that's kind of already broken our account. So the first one I want to address is, in our starting chunk, we have some toads, and there was a comment that said you could start training combat on the toads. As you can see, they only have an inflator and examine, and if I do inflate them, all it comes up with is you don't have anything appropriate to inflate that toad with. So for that myth, it's busted. So this one we've got a bit of a twofer, so at least one person commented that if we enter the Castle Walls portals and then leave, it would restore our prayer and hit points. Well, that's confirmed, so that will help with our grind with the ogres over there. We won't need tons and tons of food banked up, we can at least come here. The other thing was that you can buy one item and just sell it back, so I believe the most expensive item is probably the decorative armour, but you can buy the most expensive item, sell it back for full value, and then green log the entire thing. That's something that we'll have to work out exactly what we're going to do, but we haven't rolled the chunk yet, so let me know what you think. Should I go for the entire log and have all of the items, or should I just go for the one item? I'm kind of in a couple of minds of it, considering I don't like Castle Wars. We'll have to see what we come up with, but let me know. There was another comment that asked, is there a flinch spot for the guards? Well, there is. There's also a flinch spot for the ogres. As you can see here, that's what we're doing. Initially, I'll be real, I forgot about flinching. I tend to play more RS3 than I play Old School. Flinching isn't something I'm really that used to doing. It is something that I should have at least considered, so that was an oversight by me. However, I have an awful lot more than one attack and one strength at this point. So I'm going to just leave this running now, I'm going to speed through, and you'll just see how long it's going to take me to kill an ogre through flinching with higher stats. Okay, so killing that one on its own took me, what, about 8-9 minutes? Oh, I managed to misclick at least a couple of times, and I've lost enough health that I would have died were this a 10 HP account. And that was with having 30 combat stats. So if I was doing that at level 1 with infinitely less accuracy, that's just going to take so much time. And I don't think from my sanity I would be able to do that for that long. So far as like the ogres and flicking those, I don't think that's doable for me. So far as doing the guards, yeah, they definitely should have at least been considered, but again, they had such high stats, I think it would have been unrealistic, but more realistic. So I'll take that one on board. Maybe that's one that we should have at least given more of a go of. So another thing that came up was, why didn't we kill the imps that are wandering around? We didn't need to roll the other half of the Gielinor chunk to get a training method. Which, yeah, that's entirely true. However, I think the way that I'm looking at it is, if we are killing something, we want to have this chunk that it exists in unlocked. So the cows, they spawn in this chunk, they're eligible. The dwarves that are down there, they wouldn't be eligible. So with that, that kind of helps us to keep in mind that the chunk tracker will actually track exactly what we can kill, what we can't kill, what we should unlock. If everyone kind of disagrees and thinks, no, if you can drag something into your chunk, kill it, fair enough, we can certainly kind of look at changing that. But at least that's how I'm looking at it from now. The other part of that which would apply, that we would need to have a think about, is the Puro grind. So Puro would be unlocked as soon as we hit, what, I think it's level 17, 18 Hunter, because then we could look at netting the imps, and then we've got to get up to, it's at least dragon implings, it might even be luckies if they spawn in Puro. But for that one, I think the way I would be looking at it is as soon as we unlock the stable guaranteed Puro in Xanaris, then we would have to do Puro all the way up. But I'm interested to see, you know, whether or not you guys all think, no, as soon as you unlock the Hunter level, you've got to do it. Or maybe a middle ground could be as soon as I unlock a Hunter training method that isn't just lamping, then I would have to get the Hunter up. But that's kind of, what do you guys think? We've still got some time before we get to that point, so let me know. And that's 16 attack coming in as well, just killing cows. We've got ourselves most of a full invent, so if we go and get ourselves some food, we should be able to kill some more men, and hopefully we'll get the Iron Dagger. So if we're honest, the cooking grind isn't going to be particularly fun. We will eventually get there, but at the minute we're burning quite a lot. But we're just trying to get ourselves some food so that we can grind things a little bit more efficiently. But that is level 8 cooking coming in. And if we don't burn a piece of meat, that's also level 9 cooking coming in. So not too bad. Getting up there. Oh, and there's our first easy clue scroll. Wonder if it'll have a completable step in it. We'll have to have a look. And the clue step is over in Alcarid. So nope. I'm not going to update you with every clue scroll we get. But if we get one that we can complete, I'll make sure I let everyone know. And that's level 17 attack, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look just to update everyone of where we are in the combat stats. We're up to 17 attack and 17 strength. So I think at this point we're going to go back onto strength and work on getting another max hit. So that is level 19 strength coming in on our 129th man. That means we are now dry for the Iron Dagger. Only a little bit, but it would be nice to actually get a drop. And as our hops patch is back to rakeable, let's rake it and get ourselves a little bit more XP in farming. What's coming up is going to be a good one. It should be both a level up to 20 hit points, as well as 24 strength. So that 24 strength should mean we've now got a max hit of 4, while using aggressive. It's still a couple of hits, a couple of levels away from being able to accurately hit a 4. I think it's 3 more levels of strength, so we will be sticking on with strength for now. But we are getting up there. Still no Iron Dagger after 194 kills now, so when will we get it? Who knows? For the first of many, we have a farming level coming in. Just from raking patches, this is going to take a long time, but this is level 2 coming in, if it doesn't fail me. There we go, level 2 farming. We're getting there. And there we go, there's the Iron Dagger drop. We've got it finally. We'll have to have a look to see just how well this goes. The total KC for it was 210, so just under double the drop rate. And with that strength level there, that gives us the ability to now start hitting 4s with defensive and with attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap over to defense, get ourselves at least level 5, and then we're going to try to move over and kill a soldier with a full set of food. Just because... Oh, hello. Quiz show. Let's go. That mystery box could have anything in it. It could be amazing for us. So let's have a little look and see what we get from our mystery box. Come on, something good. We got an old boot. Never mind. So, oh well. There's always next time. If we can get the steel longsword in the next kill, why would we kill any more men with this Iron Dagger? But obviously we're not guaranteed to get it. We just want to do at least one, just to see whether or not we can do it with a full invent of food or not. So that'll be the next thing you see. Okay, and it's time for us to see whether or not we're able to take on one of these soldiers. It should take an awful lot of our food, but we'll just see how it goes. So far, we've basically not hit, so it's not looking good. You know what, we're just going to leave that on. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to hit again before I use another bit of food. Well, we're blocking some. Okay. I mean, we did get a good hit in there. I suppose we give it a go. We see how it goes. Yeah, if we can get a couple more big hits in like that. Okay, a hit for 1, nice. So I think it's our accuracy that's letting us down here more than anything, because we're able to block somewhat. So, okay, we can definitely kill them, like so, but it does take a bit of food, and we got 20 coins back, so we've unlocked something. We'll have to see how we go about trying to get a couple more kills and see if we get a steel longsword. So, editing Phil here. We've got a couple of clips upcoming that were recorded when I was unfortunately unable to voice over live, but they were a little bit too important for me to just leave out. So here we've got the kill where we just murder our second or third guard, just as like a proof of concept that yes, we are able to kill them. I was quite happy with the fact that we are now able to kill them, but that was nothing in comparison to this one, which was our steel longsword. I think this was at around KC 15, so we got a little bit lucky with that one, but it was nice to have that best in slot got nice and early. After that, we did then go back and continue. This drop was another one. We kind of semi-flinched this, so I did kind of realise a little bit later in that we could flinch, but that's a steel med helm for us. And then, just because we do still need to keep killing guards, because even after the steel equipment drop, they do still drop us our air runes, and it's either air rune or mine rune. I think it's air runes. It's for the wind strike spell. So there's some fire runes, so we will need to keep coming back to these ones, unfortunately. But basically what we've been doing for most of the time is we've been training on cows. With these cows, we just needed to get a load of experience in both attack, strength, defense, all the good stuff. And we did finally get up to, that's level 30 attack. I know we spoiled this a little bit earlier on when we said we had 30 stats, but we did get up to 30 strength, 30 attack, and 20 defense, so that was pretty nice to have. So we've come to the end of this episode, and just want to give you all an update on where we are, especially where it pertains to our chunk tasks. So, we've gotten all of our best in slots. We've got the steel longsword equipped, we've got the steel helm equipped, we do have a blue wizard's hat from that imp from earlier, as well as the iron dagger from the men from the first episode. We've also completed the RD easy task to open up the shop over there with Alex's hunter, and we've raked the farming patch. We're wearing the steel equipment, so that's also done. The tasks we've still got left to do is we've got to get to 58 cooking to get our pita bread cooked, so that's slowly going. We also need to hit wind strike, so for that we still need some mind runes, I believe it is, and then we need 65 thieving for pickpocketing a watchman. That's our kind of skilling tasks left. And then the only drops we still need is we do need both a curved bone and a long bone from ogres. So the goal for next episode is going to be to at least look at getting sorted the wind strike and the pita bread. After that, we'll have a look and see what we can do about getting the thieving up. Having a look at the bank as well, we've got a bank value of about 250k plus. We've got our Lederhosen top, so we've not really done many in the way of events. And we've got a beginner clue scroll, just so that we stop getting them as drops, because I'm pretty sure we can't get any beginner clues from over here. And apparently I lied, it's not actually the mind rune, it's the air runes we still need. So we'll have to see how we do about getting some more food together, and then we'll start our grind on the ogres in, hopefully, a week or so. But thank you all for watching this one, and hopefully you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in next week's. Bye for now.